I have a little best practices for just to educate a homeowner or a contractor. When it comes to payment schedules, one of the things that we do, which maybe one day will become the industry standard, is to have multiple benchmarks. Instead of having most people think that every benchmark means an invoice. That's not the case. We try to break out our benchmark. So instead of just having five, like if you had in New Jersey, there's only a handful of inspections. In Florida, there's 85. So you could have a benchmark, a payment due for all 85 inspections. You could. That's fine, but that doesn't mean you have to invoice 85 invoices. You can batch them. You could say, okay, we're through these first five. This is a good benchmark. Materials are delivered. The construction trailer's on site. The permit cards in place. Great, I'll invoice you for those three benchmarks. But having those benchmarks then creates, honesty that's good for both parties. If you're not happy with your contractor, you can make them invoice you 85 times. If you are happy, great, then they can batch them. And another thing we do is we structure our payments like a bell curve. So the first payment is exactly equal to the last payment. The second payment, dollar amount, is equal to the second to last payment. So if you add up the first five, let's say it's $25,000 and the last five are $25,000. That way it's fair. And the project's moving, there are going to be a larger lump sum payments in the middle of it, but it should be whatever you're out of money in the beginning should be what the builder's out of money at the end. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And I don't think people really understand that you can separate invoices from benchmarks.